Our next question here, sent to CornyDriveThru@gmail.com from Cade Shoots in Goreville,
What?
Illinois.
Who? What? Where? K Dip. What was that name?
Cade Shoots, SCHUETZ, in Goreville, Illinois. I'm an avid listener of the podcast and love all that you do for the wrestling industry. I have also been affected by the recent weather here in southern Illinois, so I've enjoyed your comments on our latest storms.
What are you laughing about?
I've enjoyed your comments on our recent storms. I just love them. They're great.
He's commiserating. We've all had rotten weather down here.
My question is whether one of the Road Warriors was seen as better than the other. I've always been more drawn to Animal. However, it seems that Hawk was used more in high-profile matches. I was wondering if there was a reason for this, and if so, why was Animal not seen as high-profile?
Well, no, I mean, I think he's probably seen Hawk in a couple of singles matches and just, thinks that. As I recall, they were sparingly used in singles matches, and the biggest high-profile matches I can think of was in the 86 Great American Bash. Dusty's idea was to have a different challenger for Flair every night, but that would have been, 14 spots, and he only had like 8 baby faces, so Ricky Morton got a couple, but Hawk got one. Robert Gibson got one against Flair in Fayetteville. But most of the time, except for maybe setting up an angle for the Warriors against a team, they didn't do singles at all. As to the question, it depends on what you're talking about. Did the boys think that Animal or Hawk, there were differences? Animal, for example, was stronger. And I mean, that's like, remember, we're talking degrees. I'm not saying Hawk was fucking weak as cat's piss, but Animal was stronger on the press slams and the spots like that. He was a little bit stronger in his overhead press than Hawk. So, like, you would have Hawk press a guy and throw him to Animal who could catch him, not the other way around. And God damn it, though, Hawk pressed me one time, had his hand right on my fucking nuts. I thought I was going to die by the time he pitched me.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck. Because he was used to grabbing guys with tights, and I had fucking dress pants on, and your shit flops around a little looser there. Hawk was definitely the better promo. Whereas, Animal was good, but he always tell him, Hawk. Hawk was the more personality-filled promo. Psychology, selling-wise, sometimes Animal, even though he was the bigger guy, sold a little bit better than Hawk. So these were just, it wasn't like either one of them was seen by the general fans as much more talented or over or qualified or whatever as the other. The fans saw them as a duo. The boys, when we'd work with them, it depended on what you wanted to do as to which one you called it with based on their strengths and or weaknesses in the ring. And Bobby liked to do certain spots better with Hawk than he did with Animal because Hawk, just his work and his style was more complementary to that type of thing. Animal was the bigger power guy. Hawk did the clothesline off the top. Animal lifted the fucking guy. So just that kind of difference, but not that I don't think so the fans ever noticed.